Hey guys, GallivantGamer here. It's time for the Cardfight news. Alright guys, we have a lot to cover today. I'm super excited, so we're just gonna get right into it, you guys. So, the first thing we get announced here is we have a card announcement. So, for this one, we have a Angel Feather unit. This unit's called White Whip Angel, grade 1 unit, and it has an 8k power base and 10k shield. It has an auto rearguard and vanguard effect. When the attack of your vanguard hits during this turn, one of your units gain plus 3k. So what's good about this is, since this could be on the vanguard, first turn you can get this unit's attack in. If it hits, you can boost up another unit as well. You can also follow this up putting 3 in the back row, 2 in the back row, or 1, still getting that base 3. 2, you get additional 3, so it'll be at 6k, and put another 1, you get additional 9k, so this is a potential 9k buff. You have 3 units, depending if you want to place on 1 unit. So this is going to be interesting, because we don't really know what Angel Feathers can be doing this time around, I believe. So as things are, I'm just gonna have to see if this is going to be a staple in the deck or not. But yeah, so going on, this is basically stuff for the event happening in Japan. So this is for the Cardfight 0. So you get an imaginary gift, which is it's a forced imaginary gift, so you get the old image of Kai and Aichi in here. So unfortunately, nothing in America yet. Don't know if we'll be getting that, but we'll just have to see. Looks really nice though, so yeah. Fortunately, don't get it yet. Next thing they have here announced is, unfortunately, this is for attendees for the WGP. So this is only Japan as well. So this really looks nice. I really like these force markers. These are gold force markers. So yeah, I am so jealous, you guys. Alright, let's continue. Alright, so this is not really relevant to us in the US, so I'm just gonna skip this. Alright, going on here, we have a look back on the last episode. So that was episode 20 called Reunion. We get to see the conclusion of the fight, and we get to see some drama going on in here, so it's pretty interesting. Next we have is the preview of the next episode. So for this one, it looks like Ren is going to be fighting Kai. I believe Ren was trying to fight Aichi, but Kai took the place of Aichi instead. And as things are here, it looks like we're going to be seeing Kai in a tough spot. I don't know if he's going to win or lose. It just says it finds Kai overwhelmed, but I guess we'll have to see, guys, who wins in the end. So next we have a Dark Dictator Ren. As usual, they keep the face in here, so it's not really much of a change to the actual character, but it is cool to see just the face of the character and the body of the unit. It looks really nice with Ren's hair and fitting, the red cape and everything. So going on here, we have the promo packs. So these are going to come with 3 promo cards for each 2 packs you get. So this is for the Ultra Rare Miracle collection. So yeah, let's cover it right now. So the first thing has a typo in it. It is going to be going from left to right. So yeah, this is a grade 2 unit, not a grade 1. So this is for Angel Feathers. It is a powered 8k base with a 5k shield. It has a continuous rear guard and guard circle effect. If you have 5 or more cards in your damage zone, this unit cannot be retired by your opponent's card abilities and gets plus 10k power or plus 5 shield. This unit cannot be chosen. So this is pretty interesting because we're getting a unit right off the bat that is supporting guard circle, and also it is getting a hefty 10k as well. Given you will need 5 or more damage, and there's 5 or more damage, yeah. So it is interesting because if you intercept with this, it does get that additional 5k. So yeah, I don't really understand what it means when it says this unit cannot be chosen, but I do believe it might mean either cannot be chosen for retired effects or it can't be chosen for the power buff. But still, if you get that additional 5k shield to another unit and intercept here, that'll be still additional 5k is still nice. So going on, we have Ladybug Cavalry, which is a grade 2 unit for Gold Paladins. This is a 9k base unit with 5k shield. It has an auto rearguard effect. When placed, this unit gets plus 3k until end turn. If it was placed by your card's ability, Counter Blast 1, and it gets power plus 10k instead of 3k. So just like the old Gold Paladins, they're going to have that on place effect. So if you superior call, you're going to get that power buff at 10k. And at a 19k base, that is still really good for a buff. But the thing about this, it is going to be, without that buff, it is going to be a 12k, so it could be at a disadvantage for force units. But this is an Excel clan, so I'm not surprised they're setting up for 12. So yeah, next thing we have here is Frontline Valkyrie Laurel. It's a grade 2 unit, normal unit for Neonectars. So it is at 9k power base and 5k shield. This unit gets plus 2k for each of your other rear guards. So for Neonectars, of course, you're going to have that power buff for your rear guards, but what's good about this is the fact that you're going to be using your tokens in this. So that's what's going to be very interesting, is those tokens are coming into play, and with that you're getting those additional plus 2k. And when you have tokens, we can just see that going up pretty high. So if you just want to fill out your back row with tokens, it's already additional 6 plus the 5, so you have 11 booster to your 19, so to your 9, excuse me. So you'd be at 20k base attack. So that is still pretty good, to be honest. Alright, so going on. So for this one, we have, looks like shop tournament stuff. So participants in October, it says here, get a special fight pack. So the top ranking players get plus random players get Midnight Bunny. So yeah. Alright, so these are some units appearing in the special packs, I believe. So here we have Dark Side Pegasus. So this is going to be on the left side, and next one should be this card on the right. This is adorable panda, by the way. That's a very adorable panda. Alright, going on. So here we have a Dark Side Pegasus, which is for Shadow Paladin. It is a 10k base with a 5k shield. Continuous rearguard effect. If you have 3 or less rearguards, the unit gets plus 3k and boost. So what is good about this is not only does it keep its plus 3k, not only does it keep its 10k power base, you get the additional 3k and it gets a boost. That is nice. You're sitting on a 13 supporter. That is pretty good. And this is for Shadow Paladins. Shadow Paladins should be retiring their units as well. So I see no problems with this being a staple in your deck for sure, because it doesn't have any real drawbacks to this. And a 13 support booster, when you have 3 or less rear guards, if you just have this supporting one unit, that's good enough as well, because it's 3 or less rear guards. So you can have 2 front rows and have him support one of the back rows, which is really nice. Alright, next we have is Feared Sword Dragon, which is this unit on the right. And this frame is the right. So he has a grade 1 unit for Shadow Paladin. He has 5k base with a 10k shield. He has an active ability on Rearguard Circle. Retire this unit and 2 units get plus 3k until the end of the turn. So what's good about this is, since Shadow Paladins really do require retiring and stuff, and this goes well with Pegasus right off the bat, because not only will you be able to choose 2 of your units to get plus 3k, having less rear guards, you basically won't be losing too much of that boost. You're just losing the extra 2, but it's still a good boost because you're sacrificing 2 points to split, you know? That's still pretty decent for a shot bomb type. So going on here, we have Stealthy Gashudokuro. So this grade 2 unit for Murakumos. It is a power base at 9k and 5k shield with active ability for Vanguard and Rearguard Circle once per turn. Rest one of your rear guards and this unit gets plus 5k until the end of the turn. So this, I guess I just have to see Murakumo play. I haven't seen any plays for Murakumo, so I can't really have any statements for this one. So yeah, because resting one of your own rear guards, it could be pretty troublesome just for the extra 5k, but I guess we'll just have to see. Next here we have Stealth Beast, Leaf Raccoon, and it says raccoon, but this looked like an adorable panda to me, guys. I guess when I look closer it does look like a raccoon, but it looks like a panda to me. I think it's just me or something, guys. Alright, so going on, we have a power base of 7k here for this little dude. He has a grade 1, by the way. And of course, Murakumo. So, going on, power base at 7k, 10k shield, and all ability for Vanguard and Rearguard Circle. One place, one of your units gets plus 3k until the end of the turn. So, what is interesting about this is it doesn't have any drawbacks to its effect, because it says one place, one of your units gets plus 3k. So it can be chosen as well. It doesn't say other unless it is a typo. Don't know, but I'm having faith with this article. Mistakes are human. So for this, giving that extra 3k is nice. So if you give it to this, it'd be at 10k power base for either attacker or supporter. So yeah, it is still a nice thing. Alright, so next we have Bees 4 over here. Once again, left to right. So, wow. These look really nice, guys. And Pale Moon just has that cool circus act, which is just, it's very interesting to me. Alright. And we got this little adorable dude in the bubble. Alright, let's get going. Alright, so we have Blue Dust here, grade 2 unit at a 9k base, power base. Oh, this is for Dark Warriors, by the way. And a 5k shield. It has an auto effect for Vanguard and Rearguard Circle. When attack hits, Soul Charge 1 for each grade of your opponent's Vanguard. So wow, this is a Dark Regular unit. And this is a grade 2 unit. This is something you might need to block because Dark Regulars focus on that soul, you guys. So definitely can see this being in the deck because it does push up that soul speed. Going on here, we have Nightmare Baby. So it is a grade 1 unit for Dark Rulers as well, at a power base of 8k and 10k shield. Auto regard effect: when it boosts, this unit gets plus 2k until the end of the turn for every 5 cards in your soul, plus 4 when you have 13 in your soul. So what's interesting about this is a decent card for late game because it gets plus 2k for every 5 cards, but if it's 13 or more, it goes up to plus 4. So that is still pretty hefty, you guys. Getting an additional 4k for your soul is a lot. Because Dark Ruler focused on the soul a lot, so wouldn't be surprised if you might see this around, but I don't know. Guess we'll just have to see. So next we have Peekaboo, which is this one over here, the clown I believe, which is a grade 2 unit for Pale Moons. So it's a 9k power base with a 5k shield. Auto effect when it's put in your soul from rear guard. Cost count +1, soul +1. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and put it into the souls. If you choose a grade 2 or greater card, soul charge 1. So this is going to be interesting because you are controlling your opponent's cards, and I believe this goes into the opponent's soul. So it's not really stated clearly in this. Your opponent, choose one of your opponent's regards and put it in soul. So I'm believing it's the opponent's soul. So going on. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting card because not only do you have a unit that doesn't retire, you'll be able to target your Orgo Think Tank's Imperial Daughter, I believe, was the grade 2 unit. I'm not sure. The one that has like that resist to retire. So this is a around way around that kind of situation. That's interesting. So not only that, it is grade 2 or higher, so obviously we can't see any other units, grade 1s or lower units being put in soul. That's really interesting. So going on here, we have Dream King of Comedy, which is a 9k power base as well as a 5k shield. And non-ability rearguard circle once per turn. When your other rearguard is placed from your soul, this unit gets plus 5k until the end of the turn. So what is good about this is Pale Moons. It is going to revolve around soul as well. So putting rearguard in soul shouldn't be any surprise here. Getting that additional 5k and then just keep going up. It's oh no, this is what's the turn. Getting additional 5k is still nice because it is a base at 14k. So yeah. Once again, these are the cards if you guys want to check that out real quick. So yeah. Right. Let's continue onwards. Okay, guys. So next thing we have here are these other cards. So going on, we have Sharp Thing. Oh, I'll have you guys check out the cards first. So once again, left to right. So this one is for the AL4 units. Alright, going on. So you have Sharp Think Witch Folda. This is a grade 2 unit for Shadow Paladins at a power at 8k base with 5k shield. Auto Vanguard Rearguard effect. When placed, counterblast once, search your deck for up to 2 trigger units, call them rearguards, and shuffle your deck. Well, I don't know about that. Because you are taking out 2 trigger units, and yeah, you're putting on the rearguard. I don't know how I feel about taking out triggers for this kind of thing. But we'll just have to see, you guys. I don't know how I feel about that. So, going on. We have Imprisoned Fallen Angels, Square Seroquel. It's a grade 2 unit for Dark Rovers. Is a power at 12k and a 5k shield. I don't believe that's correct, no? No, it is a 12k power base, but it's 5,000, so I'll typo here. It is okay. It's all a small mistake here. So, going on, it has a continuous Vanguard Rearguard effect. When it would attack, it cannot attack without Soul Blast. So, this is going to be interesting because for Darker Regulars, you do need your soul. So this kind of is counterintuitive to the deck. But once again, we'll just have to see because this is a high attacker going right off the bat for 12k. So I don't know. It is a payoff to have 12k attacker, which is interesting, very interesting, because this is really a base number for Protect clans as well as Excel. Alright, going on, we have a grade 0 unit. So this is going to be a Pale Moon unit with a power of 3k base with 15k shield. It has an auto ability and soul at the end of your you or your opponent's turn. If your hand has 2 or less cards, you may return this card to your hand. So dang, you are getting a 15k shield to your hand. For if this is basically your starting Vanguard, you're just gonna go ham and just throw down everything. If you have those one, if you want to go like that. So dang, that additional 15k shield. Alright. This actually could be a starting Vanguard as well too. I believe it should be. So that's interesting because this is kind of like a forerunner situation, because you do get that card back, and it is at the end of you or your opponent's turn. So if you're at 2 and it is the end of your opponent's turn, you do get that card back. So this is kind of like a forerunner, I guess. So yeah. Next we have here is Cornered Stealth Rogue Benijishi, and it is a grade 1 unit for Murokumos. It is a power base of 8k with 10k shield. When your opponent's sentinel is placed on your guard circle during that battle that your Vanguard attack cost, return a normal unit from your drop zone to your deck. Search your deck for up to 1 card with the same card name as your Vanguard, call to rear guard circle, and shuffle your deck. So this is interesting because you are giving yourself another attack in this situation. So even if your opponent does perfect guard, you still have another unit attack with, as well as the trigger lineup, because essentially it says when your opponent places a G circle, so when you declare attack, it's before the trigger search. So yeah, during the drive check. There you go. So yeah, that is very interesting. Alright, going on. We once again have these units over here, left to right, as usual. And yeah. It's a turtle dragon. Alright. So we have here is the Golden Beast Rampage Turtle, and it is a grade 2 unit for Gold Paladins, which is at a power base of 8k, 5k shield. Continues rear guard effect during that battle that it attacked. If you have more rear guards than your opponent, while your opponent calls guardians from his or her hand, he or she must call 2 or more at the same time. So this unit is forcing that additional guard. So this is going to be very interesting because it is a grade 2 unit, and I do not see any drawbacks to putting this in your deck, to be honest. Because not only will you be forcing your opponent to drop 2 more, if he or she doesn't have it, you can get that attack right on through you guys. And if this is like your third effect, third battle with a boost from a trigger with a critical, dang. Alright, so going on here, we have Incise Angel, grade 1, normal unit, United States Sheet, Angel Feather. I don't know why I read the whole thing out. It just said grade 1 Angel Feather unit, but oh. Going on is an 8k power base as well as a 10k shield. It has an auto rear guard effect. One place cost, put a card from your damage zone on the bottom of your deck. Put the top card of your deck into the damage zone and turn a face up card in your damage zone face down. So this is just basically Angel Feathers. So the thing that is kind of weird is basically you're getting a card. If you're at, let's say, 4 damage and then you do this and all your damages are face down, you get a triggered effect search and you get to return a card. So if you have a trigger in the damage zone, you can return it to the bottom of the deck, but you do get that face down again because of the whole turn face up card and damage zone to face down. So it's got its pluses and minuses, but it does what Angel Feather is supposed to do. So yeah, guess we'll just have to see how good this card will be in the deck. Alright, next we have Sunlight Garden Guide, which is grade 2 unit, and a Neo Nectar unit. So this is a 10k power base with a 5k shield, auto, vanguard, or rear guard effect. One place, call up to the same number of plant tokens as the number of plant tokens on your rear guard to open rear guard circle. Plant tokens are grade 0, 5 with a critical and have boost. So this is just basically a unit that would support the token lineup, and yeah, it also helps you call up enough tokens, and as well as we saw earlier, the unit that does get that additional 2k boost for your other cards is just, you can just see this playing right off the bat, which is very interesting. Alrighty, right, now we're going to the bread and butter of the article, which is the 2 cards. So for this one, we have Sage of Salvation Benon. It's a grade 2 unit for Royal Paladins. It is a power base of 10k, 5k shield. It has an auto rear guard effect. In one place, reveal and scapulate the blaster from your hand and return it into your deck. Search your deck for up to 1 outfit early, reveal it and put it in your hand and shuffle your deck. So this is a good setup for Royal Paladins, but I don't know how I really feel about this because we'll check out Scapulate right now, but to be honest, you're just swapping in cards. So thing is, you're gonna have a Scapulate from your hand to the deck, and then you're gonna have to search for outfit early. So this is kind of a situation where you would be in a grade stuck kind of thing, and you don't have grade 3 you need, so you would sacrifice at grade 4, but I don't know. I do not know. So we have Scapulate the Blaster. So this is a grade 4 unit in Gold Paladin. It is at 14k base. So that is interesting. They did buff up the attack ratio for this. So that is definitely interesting. It has an auto vanguard effect. One place, counterblast 1, choose one of your cards from soul, put all of the other cards from your soul into the drop zone, and when this unit attacks during this turn, this unit battles all your opponent's units in one attack. So I don't know about this card, to be honest. Well, for this first effect, because it's kind of a weird situation. So once again, it's one placed, counterblast 1, choose one card from your soul, put all of the other cards from your soul into the drop zone. So you get to choose one card you don't want to lose, and when this unit attacks during this turn, this unit battles all your opponent's unit in one attack. So the thing about this is, well, we should go on to the second effect before we start talking about this. The other effect is Auto Vanguard Circle. At the end of the battle that you attack, put 2 cards from your hand to soul, retire this unit, and ride a Blaster Blade from your soul as stand. If you could not ride, you lose. So the thing about this, it's basically you're keeping a Blaster Blade in your soul that way, but you would have to have him soul. So this is going to have to be super situational with well, not super situational. This should be a theme deck kind of thing, where you surround your cards with a Blaster Blade. So this is going to be interesting. Like I said, I can't say if this is good or bad because we haven't tried the new requirements out for grade 4s. So I don't know where they're going to be going with this or the effects that are going to be coming out. So I guess we'll have to see. But it is kind of interesting because it is getting that Narukami effect, I believe, and it's that effect when it gets attacked all the units in the front row. So you would have to guard them individually. So you'll be dropping a lot of hand depending if you would want to save those units or not. And you would also have to protect your units with a perfect guard. Your vanguard perfect guard if you want to protect it from its own attack. So what's good about this is if your opponent wants to guard one of the units, you still have 2 additional units as well. So it is kind of forcing that kind of situation, but excuse me, I guess we'll have to see. Alright, that is it for the end of, for the article. This is the end of everything. So we're going to go on to the additional promos that they announced. So I am super excited because for me, I chose to run Spike, so I am a Spike player and they just released a promo for it. So let's get to it, you guys. So for this one, we have Spike Brothers and Grand Blue. So for this one, we have the Grade 1 unit, Concealed Angela. So I am super gonna put her in this deck. I am, well, not too much. I have a slot for her in here, so yeah, I am definitely putting her in here. This is a grade 1 unit for Spike Brothers, powered 8k base with 10k shield. Continuous rear guard effect if 2 or more cards are placed by ability of your card, or 2 or more cards are put to your soul during this turn, this unit gets plus 10k. So that is really good for Spike Brothers because they do both. They do both. It shouldn't be hard. If you have Seafried, you can return 2 cards, and it does say 2 or more cards are put in your soul during this turn. So basically, you can put her in twice, and then if you have 4 of her, pull her out, get that additional 10k. So that's pretty nice. That is pretty nice because it does say you do it during the turn, so it's a very general situation, which I like. I don't really like those close situations where certain things line up and then you get this effect that works by those things lining up. I like this situation that just covers pretty much what the deck does and stuff. That's just me. So next thing we have here is Samurai Spirit. This is for Ground Blue, you guys. So it's a grade 1 unit, 8k power base, 10k shield. It gets an act drop zone effect, so blast 1, retire 1 of your cards other than Samurai Spirit, which is really good for Ground Blue, by the way, because you want your cards in your drop zone to get those effects. And call this card to rearguard circle and gets plus 4k till end of turn. So this is a good way to juggle in your cards into the drop zone. So that's pretty interesting. And it's a good card to see for Grand Blue. Alright, going on, we have one for Aqua Force and Legging Colony. So we're hitting that up next. Alright, so the first card here is grade 1 unit called Battle Siren Paltina. This is for Aqua Force, of course, with the 8k power base, 10k shield. Auto rearguard effect once per turn. When your unit attack hits a vanguard, if it is the first or second battle of the turn, counterblast 1. Choose one of your opponent's rearguards and retire it. So this unit is going to help you retire one of your opponent's units, which is going to be pretty decent because they're going to need all the guard they have for Aqua Force because you need that guard. Because it is an Excel clans and they get that front trigger, it is going to be very necessary. So retiring is a good thing, but I don't, to be honest, they don't really need that at this situation, but it is something good to have if you just want to get rid of a pesky unit on the field. Alright, going on, we have a Mega Colony unit, which is grade 1 called Stealth Millipede. This is a 7k base with 10k shield. Continuous rearguard effect. If this unit is rest, all your opponent's rearguards in the same column. This unit cannot stand. So this is going to be interesting, to be honest. So going on, it has an auto rearguard effect when it attacks or the attack is boosted, hits put this unit in your soul and counter charge. This effect is mandatory. So this is going to be a situation where if you don't let this thing hit, it is going to stun your opponent's columns. So it is interesting because it is a grade 1 unit, and mega colonies do need some more units to help stun, but yeah, that is pretty powerful stun, to be honest, because yeah, you can't stand your units for a whole column, but I believe they have a grade 2 unit that does this already, but I don't know. We'll just have to see, guys. Mega column players, let me know if you like this card or not, to be honest. It seems very interesting, to be honest to me. Alright, going on. So, we have perfect arts here for the Micro Collection. So, from left to right, give you guys a little peek. So, yeah. Alright, let's get to the effects. So, the first one, we have the Angel Feather unit. So, this is going to be a grade 0 trigger for Angel Feathers called Battle Cupid No Seal, which is a draw trigger. Okay, so it is a 5k power base, 0 shield, obviously, because it is a Sentinel. And yeah, when placed, discard card, just like all Sentinels. Card from your hand, and one of your units cannot be hit until the end of the turn, end of that battle. So that is pretty dope. To be honest, this is just basically imagery that just looks nice, to be honest, because these are just perfect arts right off the bat. So next we have a gold paladin unit called Halo Shield Mark, and as you guys see, it is the same thing as the Sentinel. So yeah, basically the same thing. So next we have Maiden Blossom Rain or Neo Nectar, and yeah, it is a Sentinel card. And to be honest, these cards are very, very nice. Especially with the graphics are just very bright, and it really comes together with all the colorings and details and stuff. It just looks really nice with these perfect arts. So yeah, I believe that is it. So they do have some news for Zero, and I believe we should take a look at just a little bit. I haven't really seen this, to be honest. I wasn't sure to add this or not, but let's go ahead. So this is just quick glimpse. There's gonna be a story mode, versus mode, and then you can make your own room. So there's gonna be a versus mode versus your friends, which is going to be pretty interesting, because what I like about this is you're connecting with a community. You're connecting with people who haven't even played this game or known about it. This is a good way to advertise your game, you guys. It's a good way to connect with people, help develop and grow, which I love. Alright, I really love this community as it is right now, to be honest, but it sucks we have a divide with premium standards, to be honest. But when there's always a label on something, there's always a competition. Alright, so we just have quick glimpses of the artworks for the story mode, the versus mode here, you guys. It looks pretty much, well, I wouldn't say they're exactly the same, but the artworks are pretty close together for Duel Links in this one. So yeah, so these are the avatars and stuff, chibis. So yeah, that is pretty much it. That's cool that they already got to test this and see how this plays out and stuff. Alright, so yes, like they said, they are going to be getting the imaginary gift here for Japan. Very jealous, very jealous. So yeah, this is pretty much it. They just give you a playthrough of the game. So if you guys want to check this out, this is on Card Correlations. Just follow what I did within the video. It's just clicking from next article till you get there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's pretty lengthy compared to my other videos because this gave us a lot of material to look at, and boy oh boy, it was a lot of material. It was very good for me. Okay, straight up flat, I'm very happy to see that spiky in it. I'm very excited. Alright, you guys. So yeah, this was a long video. Hope you guys stay with me till the end. If not, that's fine as well. I got things to do. Yeah. Alright, guys. So sorry, I'm just like a bit busy. As you guys can see my time, it's 2 for me right now. So first things first. If you're new to this channel, if you want to see more content of me, I post up weekly. So yeah, go ahead. If you want to check out more stuff, check out my channel. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff coming up to be notified, as well as that bell. Returning viewers, thank you for watching and supporting this channel, and please continue to support this channel as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, both new and old returning people. So just like all those YouTubers endings, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. Laters!